All right, I wanted to go over some of those homework problems from Monday, Tuesday, just to answer any questions. So just follow along, and this should clear up any kind of misunderstanding we have here. Okay, now if we look at our first problem, to solve for x, remember that an inscribed angle is going to be 1/2 the measure of the arc that it intercepts. So really all you got to do to solve for x is divide 110 by 2. So x is going to be 55 degrees. Okay, that one should have been fairly straightforward. All right, let's go on to our next one. So again, this time we've got 3 variables to solve for, x, y, and z. Well, again, I know that x is going to be 1/2 of 90 because that's the arc that it intercepts. It intersects a 90-degree arc. Okay, so x is going to be 45 degrees. All right. Now, if I'm trying to solve for y, I know that it's going to be 1/2 of this arc over here that it intercepts. I wasn't given the measure of that arc, but I could figure it out because I know that all 3 arcs together are going to measure 360 degrees. So this one right here, if I'm trying to figure out what that arc is, I can take the 170 plus 90 and subtract that from 180. So I do 170 plus 90, which is going to give me 260. And if I subtract that from 180, or sorry, from 360, that's going to make this 100 degrees over here. Okay, guys? So that means that y is going to have to be 50 degrees. Okay? So y is going to be 50 degrees. Already know that x is 45 degrees. And z is going to be 1/2 of that 170. So z is going to be 85 degrees. Okay? All right, so hopefully that one wasn't too bad either. So looking at our next one, I know that x intercepts a semicircle, okay? Because this is going to be your diameter, right? It goes through the middle of the circle. So x intercepts a semicircle. This semicircle is 180 degrees, so that means that x is going to be a 90-degree angle, okay? All you got to do to solve for y is remember that the arc is twice the angle, the inscribed angle that intercepts it. So twice of 35 is going to be 70. So y is going to be 70. That's what that arc is going to measure. Okay. Number 4. There's nothing telling me that that line in the middle is a diameter. I haven't been given that. But what I can do if I wanted to prove it, I could add the 62 plus the 28 together. That gives me 90 degrees. And I know that 180 minus 90 is what this angle right here is going to be. So that's a 90-degree angle. So that means that x is going to have to be 180 degrees. So yes, this would have to be a diameter because this arc is 180 degrees, and this one over here would be 180 degrees. Okay, so, and also remember, if you have an inscribed angle that intercepts a diameter, it's going to be a right angle. Okay? Number 5. So I know that this arc over here is 220 degrees. So to find the measure of this arc over here, I just subtract 220 from 360. And that's going to make this 140 degrees, and x is going to be 1/2 of that 140 degrees. So x is going to be 70 degrees.